Yo, audiences of Glitch Welcome to Albian's Adventures. Today we're going to play Trick and Treat, the virtual novel. So, it's a web novel, which should be kind of fun. Kind of like the one we've been doing. I can't remember the name of it now, so I'll just shut up now. Alright, English. Trick and Treat. And I believe there are 3 different endings for this one, so... let's start! The sound of our steps combined with the occasional nocturnal animal is the only thing we can hear. It's terribly dark in this place. The dense vegetation makes it impossible to see the sky or light from the moon. Our flashlights are the only things that light up our way. Times like this one begs not to run out of battery. We walk without knowing what we are really looking for, or better said, for no reason. We are just a group of boys bored with our lives, trying to create a lasting memory in this night, instead of just staying home doing nothing. Today is October 31st, All Hallows Eve, better known as Halloween. 3 young men walk through the dark, but up until now nothing special in the forest. Maybe one of the boys, okay. We are doing it to prove our courage. It's too bad there isn't a girl here to see how brave we are. Seeing it like that, one might say this is a meaningless effort. For a moment I stopped to look at my watch. It's 1:49 a.m. That means we've been walking aimlessly for more than 2 hours now. I'm sure that many people would find a place like this terrifying. But once you get used to it, the fear disappears, making it feel like normal. What makes us afraid of the dark is that we cannot know what hides in it, what lurks in the shadows. But this is clearly an empty darkness. At that moment I sigh, feeling how tired my legs are. What is the point of being here? Clearly we had already demonstrated what we wanted. It would be best to return. I should tell them. I was about to speak when suddenly the atmosphere in the forest becomes strange. Suddenly a cold chill runs through my body. It was like any other chill, except it was not going away. For no reason, the air's temperature dropped from one second to the other. So much my breath became visible, turning into mist. It doesn't end there. The air is now filled with a rotten smell, just short from being unbearable. Images of worms and flies soon appear in my mind, giving me a really unpleasant feeling. We all stop at that moment. What's happening? I asked, confused while looking at my friends. Let's see. By the expression on their faces, it was easy to know that they were just as lost as I was. It's then that we heard footsteps zoom by. That did not come from any of us. We all got dead quiet after that. I don't know if it was out of fear or to check if it was not a mistake, but we stayed motionless like statues without making a noise. Just looking at each other's faces, wondering the same thing. What's happening? As if I knew. We heard the steps again. They clearly belonged to a human, or at least a large animal. But there is something strange about them. Sounds as if the person walking dragging one foot. Just thinking about it made me shiver. Damn! Why is this happening? Makes no sense. We should have returned home before, but now it's too late to regret it. I had the feeling we were being stalked by someone. The strange footsteps stop, but I'm feeling a presence nearby. I don't know where it is, but I know that it's looking at me. That cursed thing is looking at me. My heart's beating anxiously. It's almost as if my body was telling me to get out of there. strangely my friends seemed unable to perceive it. It seems like it's gone. It must have just been an animal, said one of them, convinced that we were safe. I would have liked to believe that too. We had a sigh of relief, for bad luck would soon strike again. Unexpectedly, the forest becomes darker than before, just the blink of an eye. But that wasn't the fault of the forest, but our flashlights went out. Of the three, only one, mine, was still working. What's going on? Did the batteries die? Asked one of them, scared, while they both beat them desperately, as if trying to revive them. I can't blame them. The idea of walking into the darkness was not pleasant for anyone. But after a few moments, we had no choice but to resign ourselves to that. One more sound of our footsteps heard. The silence is different now. We are not quiet because we have nothing to say, but because we are afraid. We continue walking despite the fear that invades us. Visibility is almost zero, but we have no choice. In theory, we're walking back looking for the exit. I can't remember anything of this forest. We could be walking in circles, and I would never notice it until it's too late. I hate the thought of it. I just want to get out of here. Suddenly, my thoughts are silenced. We hear the footsteps of someone or something. Once more, the three of us become statues, awaiting the presence of the I held my breath while feeling my heart beating anxiously. Damn. Get away from here! Leave us alone! Unexpectedly, the steps are heard closer. This time they did not disappear, but rather come at us. I can't understand it. Desperately, I move my flashlight everywhere, looking for the author of those footsteps, hoping for the light to reveal their identity and erase our fears. Nothing, nothing, nothing. All that is around here is here, just empty air. My anxiety grows with each failed attempt. I refuse to believe it was a ghost. Suddenly, I move the flashlight again, and I see a silhouette. I could not distinguish what it was, but for a moment the light revealed something. Quickly, I point to the same place, only to discover it was gone. I held my breath anxiously. It was not an illusion. I'm sure I saw something. It was then that I hear something nearby. Without even thinking, I aim the light towards that place. What I found leaves us paralyzed with an expression of disbelief on our faces. It's a white cat with eyes in intense red, which stands before us. Her look is not the friendliest, to say something. Somehow, I get the feeling it's a female cat. Suddenly she lets out a thunderous meow that leaves us terrified. They sound more like a lion than a simple cat. The echoes of the meow is heard throughout the forest, making it sound more sinister than it should be. It was then that suddenly unexplainable force hits us three. I fall to the ground, and little by little my eyelids close. The fatigue becomes unbearable. I lose consciousness on the ground of the forest, without knowing what was going to happen to me. Interlude, before night falls. I'm going to leave it here and come back. This is a little bit short of a video, but I want to keep it in chapters. It seems really cool. So thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.